In your child's pose, breath in, where you feel your own breathing kind of iron out your spine just a bit. Mouth wide open, clear the sound out so the spine can relax. Go into another inhale, but you take your mind towards that inhale sound. And then exhale. Take in one more breath. Clear. Clearing out those few breaths and drawing breath in allows you right away to start to shift gears into some more body awareness. So can you please right now take your mind to the soles of your feet? We have to clear our mind a bit so we can actually bring our attention to the soles of our feet. Can you feel your shins on the floor underneath you? And can you feel your hips being sent back towards your feet? Can you bring awareness back to your spine on an inhale? And can you bring your awareness to the exhale? Let your arms stretch out in front of you. Shoulder width apart, at least shoulder width, and then a bit wider. So that means get a feel with your hands, the placement of your hands, to feel what that does to widen out your shoulders, upper back, and it just creates some room. Please breathe into the room you just created between your shoulder blades. Remember to breathe it out. Breathe into that space again. Let there be some new space created from an original space, like fabric that gets stretched. Remember to keep sending the breaths through. Press your forehead down into the floor and feel physically your forehead into the floor, which doesn't mean you got to smash it down there. It just means it's already there. Just bring your focus to having the feel of forehead down. Lift your elbows and arms off the floor. Palms stay on the ground, though. Palms stay out on the ground in front of you, Jim. So arms are straight as possible, but the forearms lift off the floor and the elbows lift. Pull yourself up onto your hands and knees. Curl your toes under. Take in a breath. Use your exhalation to cue you to downward facing dog. Let your head shake out softly. Take your heels super high. Let your exhale release your body wherever it needs to. Really good. Really good. And then take your feet together. Inhale your right leg really high up to the ceiling. Now straighten the upper leg as much as you can and push through that upper heel with the leg straight as possible. Lift a little higher and then just bend that upper knee and roll open. Feel your right hip be rolled down in line with your left and your leg and foot come to the floor. Left leg, long leg going up. Push out through your heel. Press down through your bottom heel just a tiny bit. It's like you're stapling your heel toward the floor, not on the floor on the bottom leg. Okay, take it a little higher. Kick it up there. Just really fluid. Bend the knee and roll open. Roll the hip down. Bring your foot to the floor. Bring your knees to the floor softly. And inhale yourself up onto your knees all the way up. So you're upright, standing right up on your knees. You can, if you need to, fold your mat over just to give a little extra softening under the knees. Great. Lengthen your tailbone. Squeeze your shoulder blades and elbows and arms all towards center, while your chest presses straight up into the ceiling. Exhale your hands back to the floor, down facing dog. Heels lift high and the hips go right. Long breath in. Your exhale swings the hips over to the left. Back to center. Right leg up in the air. Push through the upper heel. Pull the toes toward your shin on the upper leg. Lift it a little higher. Bend the knee, roll open. Roll your hip down. Pause. Hug that knee straight into your nose. You rock your shoulders forward, right over your wrists. So body weight rocks forward. Hug in your core. Kick that leg up, leg high. Bend the upper knee, roll open. Hip comes down, foot to the floor. Left leg really high. And then a little higher. And then just a fluid bend. And out breath to peel open. Breathe in where you are. Breathe out. Roll the hip down. Hug it in, knee to nose, chin to chest, shoulders right over the wrist, core in. Kick that leg up, bend the knee, roll open. Now lunge your right foot forward. And take your back foot and step it to meet the front foot at the front edge of your mat. Have your feet wider than hip width. Bend your knees. Rest your elbows and forearms on your thighs and lift your chest up. But first, find the action of pushing down through your arms. Lift your chest and move your shoulders back. Fold forward. Slide your hands down. Grab hold of your ankles and totally let your head go. Take in a breath. Longer breath out. Take in a breath slowly. Slowly move it through. Bring your hands to your hips. Push your feet to the floor and feel your tailbone lengthening down and come all the way to stand. Feel really strong in your feet and then step them together. And find the action of those four edges of your feet touching the floor. Find the action of thighs lifting off the knees, your knees, and then take your arms straight up. Feel your tailbone drop. Take a little back bend. Bend your knees with it. Bend your elbows and just let your head fall back. Hands to your heart. Out breath, forward fold. Long breath in to find your flat back. Pull your chest up a little higher. That's it. Draw your core in. Exhale, all of you. Fold. Head keeps letting go, letting go. Find your footing. All the way up to stand. Finding your heels into the floor. Reach up. Bend back as you hear your exhale be free. Be set free. Fold forward. Take in a breath, palms to shins, flat back. Hips pushed back like you're going to put your butt on the grill of those cars right behind that window. Fold forward again. Rise up. Palms pull right to the heart. Move your shoulders back. Arms go right up. And while you keep lifting and lengthening your hips, your legs, your feet, still fold forward. Nice. Halfway, inhale. Step to plank position. Full breath in, shoulders over the wrists. Send your heels back. Thighs are squeezing. Rock forward slowly. Lower halfway. Inhale slowly for an up dog or a half cobra. Pull straight back. Push your hips and thighs back to the window like you're going to stick them there. But your heart keeps pressing toward your thighs. Your chest toward your thighs. But your thighs keep pulling away from the heart a bit. In breath. Out. Gaze is between the feet and let your eyes relax and let your jaw release too. Notice how the breathing softens when you let muscular be freed of a grip. Breath in. Out breath where the tops of your thighs are sent to the back of your thighs. So the hamstrings feel deeply supported. One more. Exhalation. Clear it. And on that exhalation, cleared, walk feet to hands. Finding a flat back. Fold forward. Consider at this point your breathing and the first few movements are your way to start easing into your body. And then all the way to stand. Sun salutations, wake up the body, fold forward, all the breath, move it out. The more you move out, the more you have space for new, halfway up with a new breath in. And send that breath out, step to plank position. In breath, low plank, exhale slowly. Press the palms to the floor as well as the tops of your feet. Upward dog. Your chest is getting elevated away from the floor. Down facing. Breathe in together. Listen to your yogis. Breathe out with them. Breathe in together. Exhale. Together with ease. One more. Fill up. Long team boosting exhale. It's a team building exercise. Walk up, feet to hands. Flat back, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Rise up. Without a thought, fold forward. Without a thought, halfway up, breathe in. Without any words, out breath, steps you to plank position. When the air is clean, inhale again. So you're inflated in high plank. Exhale, release that breath, low push-up. Elbows hug in. Upward dog, palms, finger bones press through the floor, up dog. Downward facing, hips sent back, head falls between the arms. Bring awareness to your shoulders without being able to see them. You want to think about how your shoulders don't want to crunch up to the ears. That's an inward rotation. You want to think about your shoulders having a wider space. Your collarbone spreading out when that happens too. In with the breath. Send it all through. Feet to hands. Flat back. Listen to you. Exhale, moving you to forward fold. Slow. One more. Rise up. Forward fold. Just pour right over your thighs. Halfway up. Hug in your core, high plank. Rock forward, low push-up. Easy does it, in breath for up dog. Easy does it, exhale for down dog. Right leg up in the air. Higher, and then bend the knee and just roll open. Right foot's going to step forward to your right hand. Your back foot turns flat down into the floor. Inhale, warrior one. Arms come up. Bend the right knee. Bring attention to your back foot. Find your back leg by pressing the outer edge of your back foot. And then feel your right hip slowly draw back. Feel your left hip and left shoulder as well steer forward. We're going to put your spine right back. Yeah. Breathe. Can the arms come higher, but then spread the shoulders apart so the arms go wider. Bend your elbows, reach back behind you as you exhale though, first. Hands come right to the floor, plank position. Exhale, low plank. Keep moving the chest right past the arms. Upward dog, the chest will be past the arms and shoulders press back. Down facing dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Left leg goes up on an inhale. And then it goes a little higher. And then bend the knee, roll open. And feel the left hip roll down and sweep forward. Step into warrior one with your left foot forward, your back foot down. In breath, rise up. Check out your feet. Look at your front foot. Make sure it faces 12. Press through the outside edge of your back foot. Once you feel that action, then check it off the list. And if you're breathing, you're going to start getting that mind-body awareness because the breathing is really starting to clean house and clear dust bunnies and fog out of the head. Good. Breathe big. And you'll know, is my left hip peeling back? Is my left knee over my ankle? Is my ribs jutting out, or can I soften them toward my belly button? Do I kind of need to knit them back in? And then in breath again to get lots of length through both sideways, and then bend back as you breathe out, never having lost your footing, your gaze, your breathing. Out with the breath, come back to plank position. To low plank position. To upward dog. Pull straight back. Thighs be pulled back to down dog. Breath in. Send your weight back into your legs more. Feet to your hands. Make sure the air's clear once you walk forward. Halfway up. Then a breath. Then a breath out. Fold. Pause the breathing at the bottom. All the way up to stand. And then bend your knees. And right away, pull your toes up off the floor. Shift the weight right back into your heels. And feel the balls of your feet start being glued into the floor. Let your hips back a little more. And really allow those legs to activate. They're a big muscle group on purpose. Feed them oxygen. Eyes have to have a place to be focused. Let your arms soften a little by letting your shoulders come down. Sit down a little more. Sit back a little more. You're going to own your day after this. Bigger you breathe, the more powerful you feel as you also wake up. Fold forward. Good. Halfway in breath to plank position. In breath in high, out breath low. In breath upward, all out. Hold none back. Give it all up. Right foot steps to warrior one. Reach up. Palms are coming together right over your head. Right into warrior two. Take a look at your front knee and look for it to be pressing forward. And if the foot has to open up a little wider toward the right, that's fine. Feel your back hip peeling back toward the driveway. Your back ribs, your back lung wants to be sent back there too. Squeeze your back arm. And then spread the fingers on both of your hands long. Bring your focus back to your breathing sound. Slow it down. Bend in a little bit deeper. Reverse your warrior right there. In breath, lots of length. Extended side angle right away. Your exhalation takes the arm to the front leg. The upper arm is going to sweep right over your head, palm down. Then look up. So it's like you're trying to look under your upper armpit. Nice, Mary. And breathe. Go in a little deeper on the front leg, but press it open. Take your front toes and foot, Mary, and just turn it out just a little. That's it. Right hip, curl it under toward the center of your mat. That's beautiful, Mary. Take your upper arm, wrap it around your back. Feel your tailbone drop towards your back foot, Sam. Nice. Feel your chest getting expanded, collarbone spreading. Be here fully. Take advantage of this. Class will be over before you know it. Yeah. The exit door is there by exhaling. Release. That's excellent, you guys. High plank. Low plank. Out breath. Upward. Downward. Left foot. Pick it up. Step it. Come into warrior one. Reach up with the arms, and your inhale got you to stand. Your out breath gets you to warrior two. Breathing will get you places. The bigger you breathe, the more energy you have to want to go places. The bigger you breathe, the more you might say, I'd like to try a new restaurant tonight. You know, little changes like that. Little changes. Breathe. And if you breathe big, it'll make an enormous difference in your day. Right, Mary? Breathe in. Reverse your warrior. Your exhalation is going to bring you right to your front thigh. You lift out of your bottom shoulder, though. You don't dump weight into it. It's not a rest area. It's not a layover, Sam. Breathe in. Take your upper arm, guys, and stretch it over your head. Come back into breathing, where if you're exhaling, then exhale all you have. Keep lengthening your upper arm, upper body, the torso, the side waist is getting lean and longer away from the back foot. Breathe out. To get unstuck, just let your breath go. Nice. Go ahead from here, come back up and cartwheel to the floor. Plank position. Come forward, low plank. Find the tops of your feet and root them into the floor. And then downward dog, the toes curl under, the hips go up, the heels soften on the exhalations. Inhale together. Hold the breath all together. Exhale all of it together. It just makes things feel better. Clearer, but just more manageable. Walk, feet to your hands. Flat back. Forward fold. Bend your knees, drop your hips, take your arms up, and you want to bring attention to your shoulders. So be aware of your arms going up, and notice right now my shoulders on purpose used to look like this all the time. And I would just hate this pose, and just hate it. But why wouldn't I? I was just stuck. So you're not stuck. Open your arms out. Notice how that created space for your shoulders? Now send your shoulders back. Yes. Fold forward. Nice. Notice when you create space, you got more breathing sound halfway up because there's room for it. High plank. Low plank. Draw breath in. Draw breath out. Right foot stepping forward. Come together, all together, palms over your head. Warrior one. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Long breath out, extended side, upper arm lengthening. Look under that arm, that upper arm. Back to warrior two. Slow breath in, reverse warrior, right hand at your back, back hand at your back thigh. Slowly cartwheel down. Hug your core in, please. Don't just let the arms do the work. There's too much on the shoulders. Core, low plank. Upward. Down facing. Left foot, warrior one. Your inhale to rise. You're exhaling to warrior two. Your body, through every breath, every movement, is just peeling layers of old tension, just all coming undone. Reverse. Exhale to extended side. Reach that arm. Lengthen it over your head. Look under the upper armpit. Out breath, roll open. Back to warrior two. Outside edge of your back foot, you haven't lost it. Reverse, inhale, slow. Nice and easy does it. Breathe out to get to the floor. Core in. High. Move forward on your feet. Lower. Up facing. Downward facing. Breath in. Let go of it. Walk feet to your hands. When you get there, breathe in halfway up. When you get through that, breathe it out, forward fold. Let your inhale get you to stand upright. Really appreciate how long and lean your spine's getting. Bring your hands to your heart, and as you bring your hands to your heart, consciously press your shoulders back. Now take your finger pads to your shoulder heads. Purposely roll them forward. A lot of times, chair pose looks like that. A lot of times, downward dog looks like that. High plank looks like that. So we want to start really opening this all up. And you can get lots of breathing room from this, but it might feel a little vulnerable. It might feel a little edgy because maybe you're not used to being out there, so to speak. And when you open yourself up in the front like that, it feels like, boom, here I am, right? You guys notice that? Yeah. But you want to go for that. You want to go for that because you deserve to breathe fully, and you need to shine who you are. Bend your knees. Keep the shoulders open. Move them back. Arms reach. Hands to the heart. Forward fold. Halfway inhale. Plank position. Empty. Low plank. Exhale again. Upward. Down facing. Your left foot's going to step to your left wrist. Left foot. Your back heel's going to stay off the floor. You're going to push it straight back to the wall behind you. You're going to bring yourself upright to stand. You're immediately going to bring focus to your back heel again, and you're going to press it toward the floor a bit, and that's going to help you get in your back leg. When you guys feel like you're in your back leg, and Sam, if you widen that back foot out a little more, gives yourself more room for stability. You notice that? Great. Reach up. Keep breathing out. So here you are. And what you're going to do is you're going to bend your back knee, and you're going to step off, and you're going to come to eagle with the right leg on top. And then you're just going to take your hands to your hips. You're going to purposely bring focus to your shoulder blades. You're going to hug them toward mid-spine. You're going to sit a little lower, and you're going to drop your tailbone, pull your belly up and in. You're going to take the arms up. You're going to bring them back out to shoulder level, maybe a little lower. You're going to take your left arm under your right. So you're in a full eagle. You're going to look up and stretch up. You're going to bring your hands back to your hips. You're going to take that right leg off. You're going to bring it to the floor. You're going to inhale, interlace your fingers, palms pressed to the ceiling. Find the action again of rooting your feet, firm your legs, drop your tailbone, keep it all stable, and lift and lift and lift above. Exhale down. Bend the knees, sweep up. Forward fold, chest into your thighs. All the breath, move it out. Halfway in breath. Step back to plank. Low plank. Upward. Downward. And then your right foot steps to your right wrist. And your back heel stays up. And you bring yourself up. And so here you are. And you make sure that your feet have just the right amount of distance. If you're too far open with the back leg, like I'm showing you, wobble, it's terrible. I don't trust it. So you want to get to a place where you feel the placement and how it makes you immediately feel like you can trust that you're safe. Arms reach. Breathe out. Push through the back heel for a moment. Send your arms and shoulders back. Exhale. Bring your awareness to your back foot. You're going to step off. You're going to squeeze it on top. And you're just going to take your arms over your head, or you're going to take cactus arms. Purposely hug in your core. Squeeze your thighs into each other. And then wrap the arm. Full breath. Let that sound cancel out anything that you might be internalizing or around you. Lift that leg up. Release the arm. Sweep up. Hands to the hips. Foot to the floor. Sweep up. Fold. Flat back. High plank, core in. Low plank. Upward. Downward. Right foot's going to step to your right wrist this time. Soften your back knee to the floor. Cushion it up with the side edge of your mat. And then bring yourself upright. Take a look at your front knee. Make sure it's not caving in. Make sure your foot is far enough forward where your thigh has some room. And then inhale, arms reach. Exhale, letting yourself bend back. In breath, out breath, bending back. Back to center with your hands to your heart. Shoulders back. Full breath in. And twist left arm across the right thigh. Press down just enough so that your chest elevates off your front leg. Feel your right hip peel back. And then take your bottom fingers underneath your, to the block underneath you. And open up. Breathe. Breathe out to open wider. here, there'll be a tendency at some point in the practice where we just hold the breath. And it's usually in the moments of the pose where the pose isn't moving. There's a tendency for the pose to not be moving. We'll go right up in our head. We'll forget to breathe. So when you recognize that, what you want to do is you want to recognize all you have to do is exhale now. And then it'll teach you you're not stuck. Because the mind often feels stuck. Breathe. Release. Hands come to the floor. High push-up. Low plank. Upward. Downward facing. Big, slow breath in and out. Left foot stepping to your left wrist. Back knees coming down, but take care of yourself. Pad up that back knee. Take a breath in that sweeps your arms straight up. Bring your hands to your heart. Bring your awareness to the shoulders. Purposely round them forward by pressing them forward. Now, take them up and around and move them down and back. In breath. Your exhalation turns your torso left and then your arms twist. You bring your focus to your palms. Are you pressing them together, and can you bring them right close to the center of your heart? Then spread them apart. Breath in. And it's like you want to find your block inside the front foot, even if you have to reach around and all of that. But you want to do it where it's like you didn't miss a beat on breathing. So that even reaching for a block, even if you had to get up and go pee, it's part of the flow. It's not halting. It's not, so there's nothing to resist. It's very powerful. Breath in. Out breath. We're going to roll this. Yeah. Breath in. Out. Breathe out. Okay, I'll release you now. You release you. I release you. Down dog. Walk it out. Walk it out. You guys feel a little looser by now, right? Okay, just checking. You guys feel a little more awake? Yeah. Breathe out. Feet to your hands. Flat back. Fold forward. All the way up. Palms to the heart. Sweep the arms up. Eagle on your right side. Slowly put all your movements together and then just be in your pose. Eagle. Right arm going under. Right leg coming up and over. So it's exactly what you just did. It's just you went into it in a different variation a few minutes ago. It's eagle all over again, but it's a brand new eagle. It's brand new from the one you did last Saturday, and it's brand new from the one you did in that slow process a minute ago. Bring new life into this same pose that you've gotten so familiar with so that you keep it alive. Keep it fresh. Release. Sweep up. Left arm. Left leg. Your eye gaze. Eye level. Your gaze is soft. Can your jaw relax? Can you practice you're finding more balance and strengthening it without getting so extreme about it? So intense. Doesn't leave much room for breathing when everything's intense and extreme. Release, sweep up. Palms come right to your heart, out breath, leading them there. Feel your tailbone drop again. Bring your right foot out to the side. Pull the toes back. Take it out in front of you. Lift the leg up a bit from the inner right thigh, the top of it. Pull it up. Bring your focus to your right knee. Bend it. Bring your sole of your right foot into your inner left leg at the ankle, shin, or you hike it up into the inner top thigh. Bring your focus to your left leg and give it just the right amount of press back into the foot. For years and years, I did tree pose like you did. For years and years and years. That's a lot of practice. I never ever thought to activate my left side into my foot. But when I did that, I came into this light bulb of this whole new stability, and it changed the whole feel of the pose. Interlace your fingers, press straight up. And when you press straight up, take your arms back. And then release. Hands to your sides. Left foot. You're going to pick up the left foot, you're going to flex it, and you're going to just swing it out to the side first. Just to have this awareness of your leg. Push out through the heel. Feel that quad squeezing, or you should be. Come back in front. Let your inner left thigh, like it's being pulled, your leg's being pulled up. Bend your knee out to the left. Bring the left foot inside the right leg. Arms are going straight up. Practice pressing just the right amount from the right leg into the foot. And maybe you practice it and it throws you off balance. And then you think, I don't like this version of tree. It's the same version of tree, you're just activating something you hadn't before. And it's okay to fumble with that. Because that's how you learn true stability. But the thinking about foot into the inner leg, like the inseam of the leg, and notice how it activates your center. And from your center, you will be more stable. And stable is good. It's going to keep you more grounded. And the way the breathing evens out, it's going to really bring you a deep internal balance in your mind, emotionally. Bring your foot to the floor. Good work. Good work. Bend your knees, arms reach. Fold forward, breath gone. Halfway up, breathe in to down facing dog. In down facing dog, breath in. In downward dog, breathe out. Taking your right leg in the air. Bend the upper knee, roll it open. Take your right foot, sweep it forward. You're going to move right into pigeon. You're going to stretch your back leg back as much as it'll go. And try to have the toes pointing to the parking lot straight back behind you. When the hip is very tight, always the back foot usually is turned in toward the center of your mat. So you want to bring the awareness to where am I? Where am I in my alignment? And you just see, well, what could I bring awareness to today that might make this pose better because it will give me more opening. But you're not taking yourself to a place that hurts. That's not better. Breathe in. Breath out. Now as you are in pigeon on the right hip peels back. The left hip starts to roll down toward the floor. Just enough so that the hips are in some alignment. In breath, out breath. Bring your palms, slide them back. Curl your back toes under. Push off the ball of your back foot. So curl the back toes under, push off it. Push down through your palms. Take that right leg out. Take it high to the ceiling. Bend the upper knee, roll open. Roll the hip down, bring your foot to the floor. Left side, long breath in, take it high. Long breath moves it into pigeon. So first sweep that foot forward, then take that leg over. Beautiful. Breathe in and out. Feel the left hip peel back just a bit. Try for the right hip to just roll a little closer toward the floor underneath you. And maybe that front thigh and that front heel has to come way in toward the groin to feel better. So adjust yourself in the way you need. And if you are tuned in to how the practice and the pose feels, you'll know. And it has nothing to do with what you did last time. Your practice too will always keep you in a flow of change. You peel the layers of old, you come into new. As tension softens, that can transform somebody inside and then out. So you're always in a practice of changing. So trying to do pigeon like you did it last Saturday or Wednesday or whenever, that pigeon got you to where you are now. And now is brand new. And maybe the pigeon you did last time was a little more, but today you don't need more. So when you're in tune, you'll really be able to discern these subtle nuggets of wisdom about what you need and about where you are now. Breathe in. Be in the now with your exhalation. Be with it. Be with the sound mentally. Listen to it and slow it down. And not just slow it down, but allow there to be a little pause between the in-breath and the out-breath. Because that will deeply restore you internally. To have a real deep sense of calm. And the prose is challenging enough, so allow yourself to have some deep, calm, slow breaths with little tiny pauses in between. You're deeply working on strengthening the nervous system to be more grounded, more centered. Has a more consistent sense of wiring. Full breath in. All together, pause. And then move it out. That will put you deeper in your body. One more full breath in. Pause. Let go. Bring your palms alongside your ribs. Curl your back toes under. Push off your hands and the ball of your back foot. You could stay on a knee if you want, but otherwise the left leg's going high, 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 high. Then the knee bends, bends, bends. So fold your mat over. Bring yourself upright. Lengthen your tailbone down. Hands support your low back. Hips and thighs move forward. The chest wants to lift first. And then how much you bend back is according to your spine and what it has to say. Breathe in. Bring yourself back into your child's pose, but without unrolling your mat. Just kind of slide back a little more toward the back edge of your mat for child's pose. Full breath in. Long breath out. Together, inhale and pause at the top. Exhale. Let there be a tiny pause at the bottom before the next breath in. In breath. Out. Come up, please, for one more camel. You can come up onto the balls of your feet. You could reach back if you wanted and catch your heels or your calves. But remember, hips and thighs press forward as if you're sticking them into a brick wall. Then the chest lifts and bends back. The tailbone made sure to drop. Elbows, shoulder blades, just squeeze them toward a midline. In breath. Slowly come out of it. And make your way onto your back. Take yourself into dead bug. Knees are bending, wide open, a long, wider space between your knees and your ribs and your hips. Give yourself a new opening. Breath out, the legs slowly are being drawn down through the exhalation. Just like you exhale so much and it's your cue into a forward fold or a down dog. Your out breath is your cue to draw the legs a little more toward the floor. Your tailbone lengthens toward the front edge of your mat. And you gently rock side to side for happy baby. Bring your feet to the floor, the knees are bent. And you're lifting your hips straight up into bridge. You interlace your hands underneath you, if that's comfortable for shoulders. But you want to bring awareness to, are my shoulders crunching up toward my ears, or can I open them up and send my chest skyward, and then send your chest toward the parking lot. Feet come a little wider, Sam. Push down into them so you activate your legs. Do you feel that difference? Press up higher and out with your breathing to get you to the floor. Breathe in. Open the mouth. Clear it all out. One more bridge. Anchor your feet. Lengthen your tailbone toward the backs of your knees. Let your chest move away from the hips. Let there be space. Let there be new space between your own collarbones. Let the shoulder blades press toward the mid-spine underneath you. Push straight down. Go up a little more. So you're at your peak. And when you're up there at your peak, be there for yourself. Be there with yourself, but for yourself. And exhale down. Long breath in. And out. Hug your knees towards your chest slowly. Just move the air through. Through and out. Rocking side to side. Rocking is very restorative to the nervous system. Soothing. Probably because it takes us back to infancy. So you strengthen on a big level, you soothe on a big level. Let your left leg come straight out on the floor. Let your right knee hug to your chest, and then take your leg across the body. The right foot rests on your left thigh. Your tailbone lengthens towards your bottom heel. Your torso twists to the right shoulder. Bring that leg back up. Stretch it out. Left leg, hug it in. Take it across the body over to the right. Left arm lengthens and stretches on the ground. Both shoulders stay intact on the floor. But your rib cage on the right side starts trying to move toward the left shoulder. And it's just a tiny, tiny movement. Breath in. Mouth wide open and go, ah. Together, in. Together, ah. Leg comes back to front. Stretches out with the left. Make sure both shoulders are under the hip earlobe. Feel the right amount of space between your legs and feet and widen accordingly to what your body guides you to do. And then feel the shoulders soften into the floor, but can you move your arms away from your body just enough so your shoulders have room to relax and breathe and to soften into the ground. Please move your head over to the right shoulder. Your eyes closed. Very slowly move it back over to the left shoulder. Bring your head back to center. Please lift up your head a little off the floor. Both of your palms are directly behind your head. You could interlace your hands at the back of your neck. So your chin tucks down towards your chest. Now press your hands into the back of your head. Push your head into the back of your hands. Let it come back slowly, full support, to make its way back to the floor. Arms come to your sides, palms up. Your breathing soften. And as it softens and slows down, it deepens. Further in the body. The more the breath is allowed to rest deeply and move almost effortlessly in and out of the body by this point of the practice, the more relaxed and restored Shavasana. If you think about it, if you took Shavasana in the beginning, it wouldn't be fair that you're too stiff, too tight, but also the breathing hasn't had enough space to make its way into the body, to allow your mind and body to relax, and to be at peace with being still. So you were right where you needed to be at the beginning, and you're right where you need to be right here, right now. Full breath in. Let go. One more in. Together, hold it. Let go softly. Hold it at the bottom for a moment. And then the inhale just fills you back up. Bend your knees. Hug in. Rock right to left. And then roll all the way to the right. Press your palms to the floor and come up. Bring your palms out and arms out wide. And as you bring your arms out wide, tuck your chin to your chest and push your upper back like it's against a wall. Take your arms straight back behind you. Be on your fingertips or out to the sides even. And then press your chest up. Breathe out to bend back. Okay, palms together. A very rich inhale. And a rich, full out exhalation. So you can really go towards the word Namaste. Very good. Very good. The practice? But not too quick. It got you in just the... So Wednesday and Saturday had a good flow. The reason why is because you guys are all finding your breath really a lot sooner. You know, you're kind of really getting back into this practice, and it really is obvious to me. Hopefully it's obvious to you guys. And it's starting to come together. And so I can get you going along. So, good. Good. You're welcome. You are welcome.